time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to review the Muppets on the Final Cut tonight. Hey everyone, yes it is that time, it is and I finally got around to seeing The Muppets, yes, the highly promoted and anticipated film brought to you by Jason Segel, who wrote it and stars in it as Gary. Now, Gary has a brother, Walter, and those two are big, huge Muppet fans. Walter even more so because he can relate to the Muppets. Well, you can see why in the trailer, because he is a Muppet. Doesn't really quite realize it yet. Anyway, when Gary, with his girlfriend Mary, played by the beautiful Amy Adams, gets a chance to go to Hollywood to celebrate their anniversary, they take Walter along and decide to take a side trip to the Muppet Studios, where they find Tex Richmond, the oil baron, is planning to demolish the studios and get the oil that's underneath. Tex Richmond's played by Chris Cooper very, very well. Well, Walter helps try to get the band back together with Kermit and all of his friends, and they try to put on a Muppet telethon with the help of Rashid Jones's Veronica Martin, who's head of a TV programming, while the while Tex Richmond is trying to sabotage this so he can get the land. You've heard this type of story before, okay? So we're not really looking at original storyline, but that doesn't really enter into it. I mean, yes, there is the basic plot. There's actually a basic, like, 5 plot themes that you've seen in this film, that you've seen in other films. They tossed them in here. You know, it had the feel of the Blues Brothers. We're getting the band back together. Then a la UHF, we're saving the station. A la the guy who's the big fan gets to be on stage and help out the guys he's fans with, save the Muppet Studio. I mean, you've seen these themes before, okay? But what adds to it is the fact it's the frickin' Muppets! We haven't seen these guys on the big stage in 12 years. And let me tell you, I am happy with the way this movie turned out. There's many people that have complained about this film. That's fine, but for me, the 30-something guy, the mid to late 30-something guy who grew up with the Muppets as a child, remembers seeing them on TV. Okay, this had the feel of the Muppet Show. Alright, this had the feel of the first Muppet movie for me. Okay, you get to see Animal, and there's cameos galore in this film. Some that you'll recognize and some that you won't, but I'm sure you'll see them all, okay? There's cameos. I just really enjoyed this film. It was all kinds of happy. As SpongeBob would put it for the Krabby Patty, it is an absolute good. Now, yes, the plot isn't that solid, but you're not really looking for that. You want to just see the Muppets if you know the Muppets, okay? And Amy Adams is hilarious in the role that she's in, and Jason Segel does well in the musical numbers he's in. The musical numbers in there are great. They come up with some original songs from the TV show, as well as songs that are covers, okay? So there's all kinds of stuff with the musical numbers. I thoroughly enjoyed The Muppets. It was a shot of nostalgia and a shot of happy. Perfect type of movie for this holiday season. I think this is a movie everyone could go see. You could take the whole family to. The kids will laugh. The parents will get their shot of nostalgia. But the important thing that everybody will leave the theater happy, which is important for a holiday film at this time of year. 5 stubs across the board. That's my feeling. If you don't agree, comment down to the bottom. Love to hear your opinion on it. And that'll about do it for us here at the Final Cut. Till next time, keep that ticket stub. Yeah!